Welcome. Welcome. As we wait for a few more viewers, I'm going to share a quick little story. So, a woman told her friend, I feel like my body has totally gotten out of shape. So, I asked my doctor's permission and signed up for a fitness class. I bent, I twisted, I jumped up and down, and I perspired for an hour. And by the time I got my leggings on, the exercise class was already over. So, I'm Crystal. I hope you can hear me. And we are going to do a 45-minute exercise class today. I hope you're in some comfy clothes. Oh, good, I've got a viewer now. I hope you're in some comfy clothes. I hope it doesn't take you an hour to get them on, and that you have good supportive running shoes, a chair, a band, and a water bottle. And if you have those things, I think we are ready to go. So today's theme is going to be vibrant breath. And just breathing is it's a luxury for some. The ability to breathe is a gift. It is the first thing we do when we enter this world, and it is the last thing we do as we exit. But are we appreciating our breath to its fullest potential? So we will start today's class in sitting with an awareness of our breath. We'll do some stretches to open up our shoulder girdle muscles and bring in some nice deep breaths. We'll do some balance, about 15 minutes of cardio, 10-15 minutes of strength, and about a 10-minute stretch at the end. So that's where we're going with today's class. Finding ourselves on the front portion of our chair. Oh, hi, Darlene. And adjusting our bodies into a position of good posture. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, bringing our belly button into our spine. And just appreciating our breath, taking long, slow inhalation and a deep, full exhalation. Just taking a little time to watch and appreciate that continuous flow of oxygen in through the nose, floating through the body and out. Now, let's pair a little bit of movement with our breath. So we'll do shoulder elevation on an inhale, shoulders down on the exhale. 2 more. One more. Placing our hands on the back of our chair and a chest opener. So we're lifting our heart up towards the sky, opening those shoulder girdle muscles, and 3 nice deep breaths here. Great. Shoulder abduction with a hug. So shoulders, arms out to the side. Exhale, wrap those hands around. Inhale, draw in a nice deep breath. We'll probably do 5 of these. There's a lot we can do to improve the quality of our breathing. And opening up our shoulder girdle is among the best exercises. Good posture is important too. Inhale, open. Exhale, wrap those hands around. I'm alternating which hand I place on top. That's kind of a good brain exercise too. Wonderful. Tricep rain sequence. So on an inhale, we lift our arms up. On an exhale, we bend at the elbows, opening up the front body now, the triceps, and all the way along the front of the chest. A few nice deep breaths here. Then inhale, stretch up and rain those fingers down. Now, if that was comfortable for you, we'll do two more. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Pause and breathe deep while the front of the body opens up. And reach up, stretch up, and rain those fingers down. If you have dizziness with that, for sure, leave it at 2. If you'd like to do one more, if it feels good and right for your body, open up the triceps, open up the front body, breathe deep, then extend, look up, and rain those fingers down. Placing hands on our thighs. And we'll move through what's in yoga called cat and cow breath. But what we're going to do is get some mobility into our spine. So on an inhale, we look up. On an exhale, we look down. And I'm curving my spine, drawing belly button in towards my back. Inhale, looking up. And please go at your own pace. I'm sure that we're not all breathing at the exact same rhythm. So follow your breath. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking down. Feeling like we're getting a good massage in that spine. Can you see my back changing at the shoulders, mid-back? We're going to open up the distance of our thighs a little bit and continue with that. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking down. And with our thighs out a little bit, it invites a little bit more mobility into the pelvis, and the pelvic floor muscles are important. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up. Great. Moving into the low body, we'll hug our knees to our chest. Maybe giving appreciation for our breath, but maybe for these knees as well. Thanks for coming out today, knees. Appreciate ya. Warming up our hips, essentially. Great. We'll move into a glute stretch. So bringing our heel up, our ankle crosses over our thigh. Then find tall posture. Let your body settle into this. Taking a few nice deep breaths. That's our theme. If you'd like to increase this, hinge at the hips, keeping our chest lifted. Shoulders are back. Breath is long. And sitting up nice and tall, and bring opposite hand to opposite elbow and a gentle spinal twist. So looking behind ourselves as well, maybe even with our eyeballs getting a bit of a stretch. We want to be conscious of not torquing our spine. This is gentle, coming right from the base of the pelvis, keeping our chest open and proud. One more nice deep breath. And back to center. Release that leg and let's repeat on the other side. If you have trouble lifting your leg, you can extend one out and just sort of slide it along. Use it as a bit of a ramp to get your other leg up. Ankle over thigh, body tall. Let the body settle into this posture. And then increase the stretch if that's available to you by leaning the torso forward. Are you still breathing deep? Appreciating our breath? Coming up tall, opposite hand to opposite knee, inviting the body to look behind, spinal twist. Eyes are even stretching to look behind. And to center. We'll move into a bit of a hip opener. Again, opening up the front of our body, so important for breath. Sitting on the side of your chair, so one bum cheek is on the side. Oh, you can't really see my leg. Can you see my leg? I've got my knee pointing right down to the floor. We've got like 90-degree angles, straight, 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 straight. Check in. Nothing more important than a good foundation. One hand on the chair, feeling that hip flexor open up, and if it's available to you, lift one arm up, stretch and breathe deep. Beautiful. Exhaling down, and we'll switch to the other side. So find 90-degree angles, foot on the floor. I've got my toes of my back foot. I guess still can't quite see that, hey pals? There you go. Hanging onto the chair for support, finding tall posture. Inhale, lift that arm up and continue to breathe deep. What we're breathing into is the side of our body here as well as the hip flexors. Right on. So we have brought breath into some very important areas of our bodies. Let's warm up our ankles with a few quick circles. Oh, tall posture. Going both ways with those circles. Repeat on the other side. And we are moving into squats. Not my favorite, but we must do it, right? Coming to the front of your chair, we can have our hands at our chair for support, or in front would be a little bit more challenging. So whatever works best for you, our feet are shoulder width apart. We're going to come up, not all the way, just part of the way, and then back down. 5 of these. Oh my goodness. 2. I'm going to switch my hands for the last 3. 4. Strong legs. 5. Now we're going to come up all the way into standing. 1. Again, hands back, that's fine. A little bit more secure if you're not sure. 3. 4. We're going slow and controlled, of course, right? 5, come up and enjoy standing. Feel rooted through the feet as though there was a zipper from the base of your pubic bone all the way up to your belly button. Zipper it up, get the pelvis in nice neutral position. Shoulders back and down. Let's put palms forward and take a nice deep breath in here. Standing. The remainder of our class will be in standing. I'm going to move my chair so that the back of it is here for support for future balance exercises and our cardio. We will go right into some balance postures. So finding a good springtime posture. Tree. Let's grow a tree. Standing on one leg, keeping that standing knee soft, and then kickstand your heel against that supported leg. Find your core, engage the muscles of the back, the abdomen, shoulders back, and then lift that sole of the foot up a little bit. Check in with your body. Which knee is the one that's bent? Take your opposite hand, if you're comfortable, and grow your tree. Oh, I can't wait for things to start growing in the spring. Nice deep breathing. And slowly bring your body out of that. Repeat on the other side. Kickstand. Find your core muscles, engage them. Shoulders back, chin even tucked in. Then bring the sole of that foot up the shin, keeping the knee out to the side. And lift the opposite hand up, drawing in about 3 nice deep breaths. Your chair is there if you need it, but challenge yourself. See if you can release a bit of the grip onto the chair. Maybe a bit of an ankle wobble. That's a good thing. That's your muscles working. Exhaling out. Good. One foot in front of the other. We'll do heel toe for balance. And I'm sure most of you know this already, but the wider your base of support, the greater your balance. So you can place your heel and toe with a little bit of distance between them. Or if you feel like a rock star, you can put heel and toe, line them right up as though they're on the same railway track. We're going to shift our weight, soften the knee, weight shifting forward, and then soften the knee in the back, weight shifting back. Trying to keep heels and toes flat on the floor. And challenging yourself. Do you need to hang on to the chair? Can you lighten the grip? Feel welcome to play with the distance of your feet too. It's sort of, well, it's important to have good awareness of what feels safe and comfortable. So we're going for about 10 of these, shifting forward, shifting back. And then we'll switch to the other foot in front. Feet are flat. And we're finding a distance between our feet that is challenging but safe. Keep up with those nice deep breaths. They're so important. Great job. Okay, a little bit more mobility into the bodies. Feet are side by side. We'll do toe taps in that diamond form. So I'm tapping front, side, back, side, front. Warming up the hip. Chair is here if you need it for balance or if you want it for balance. Posture is tall. Good. We'll switch. Other foot. This is the last exercise before we begin our cardio. So we've kind of progressed from seated mobility to some slow standing balance exercises. And now that we have brought our bodies up into a warm standing position, we'll begin our cardio. This is a different pattern of order of events than what maybe a lot of Forever in Motion classes do. Don't feel like you need to change what you're doing. I'm just trying to give some variety. Have a drink of water if you wish. And as mentioned, our cardio will begin now. So we'll do 5 moves and then we'll come back and do a round 2 of all those 5 so that we can even improve on what we've already done. Beginning with step touch. So step, touch, a side to side movement, inner and outer thigh working. Find a pace that works for you. And once your body has this pattern of movement, we'll add some upper body. So shoulder rolls. I am just stuck on your shoulder girdle today, aren't I? We are all about those shoulders. If your shoulders are able to, let's increase that range of motion, making a bit of a bigger circle with our arms. We're rolling back, by the way. We do a lot of forward shoulder flexion in our days. Phones, computers, washing dishes, we're bringing our shoulders forward a lot. So today's class, we will just bring them back to hopefully reset some good posture. And again, if this is uncomfortable for you, you can certainly stay with single shoulder rolls. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are staying with side to side movement, but starting at the center, we'll tap. Once you have that pattern of movement, we'll invite the arms. Pendulum arms, I'm swinging up. Am I swinging? Yeah, I am swinging up from my legs. Oh, coordination is tricky for me. Again, if your shoulders are a little bit angry and they don't want to do anything more, this is great. Stay with pendulum arms and toe taps. If you would like more challenge, we'll do bow and arrow arms. No, there we go. Opposite way from the legs. I'll get it right on round 2. That's why we do 2 rounds. All right, team, moving into a march. Knees don't have to be too high. We're just getting our bodies used to this range of motion. And because I just can't leave our theme alone, we're going to do breaststroke arms. So finding a range of motion that's working for you. Sometimes it's difficult to get these shoulders to sweep back like this. Work within your abilities. No competition in this. We are going to be bringing our knees up higher now and invite our hands to do a clap. Now, if your knees don't go so high, you can clap those thighs. Or if you want extra challenge, get those hands right underneath. We've got a coordination challenge coming up. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna do 3, and then we'll tap out front. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Now we count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, we did it. That's good. Step touch back. Has your body got that rhythm? Let's add some low rows. Would you like more challenge? Add some high rows. Our glutes is what's working in our legs. Our upper back is working for our arms. A great back strengthening cardio exercise. 3, 2, and one. Oh, for round two, I am going to get rid of my warm-up jacket. And we started off with, what did we start off with? A step touch. Add the shoulders. Breathing deep. Oh, this is good for the side body as well as the shoulder girdle. And if it's available or something that you would enjoy, begin to take those hands back for full arm circles. Five, four, three, two, one. Great. Feet at center. Tap, tap. You ready to invite the arms? Pendulum. So round two, we know these moves. Now can we make sure that our form is correct? Are our core muscles engaged? Are we thinking about tall spine? Are we still taking those beautiful, important deep breaths? Would you like to do bow and arrow arms? Always options. Please feel welcome to go at whatever pace works for you and whatever option works for you. Pendulum arms is great here. Bow and arrow arms, a little bit more work for the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. To the march. Letting our bodies settle in. With tall posture and smile on, we will go for a swim. Breaststroke arms. I'm not a swimmer. I don't actually know if this is what breaststroke arms really look like. Well, we won't drown, so that's good news. 3, 2, high knees. Add a clap to the thigh or a clap under the thigh. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Go behind. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, and 5. Oh, great job. Tapping back. Do the legs have that rhythm? Then add a low row. And if I'm going too fast, we can go slow. You can hang on to the chair and just take it down a little bit. High row for the final few, if it's available. I think round 2, we knocked it out of the park, guys. We're gonna slow it down a little bit now, doing a V step. So stepping forward, forward, back, back, wide, wide, narrow, narrow, making a V pattern on the floor in front of us. One leg is your lead leg. It doesn't matter to me which one it is. Just make sure that you're taking note because we're going to switch directions in 3, 2, 1. Now go the other way. Other leg is leading. This is fun to do with aquasizes because then we go against our current. We are slowing down our movement, moving into just a soft, gentle march. How's our posture? How's our breathing? We have completed our cardio session. Have a drink of water if you wish. We have our strength component next. Now, because we began in seated, I thought we would do strengthening in standing today, but that's just an idea. So if you're like, I'm ready to sit down, feel more than welcome. I have a band with me, and we're going to begin with a back row. Forever in Motion recommends that you do 2 back exercises for every 1 chest exercise. So we'll get our back and our chest out of the way. I'm placing it underneath my feet. I'm going to bend at my hips and knees, keeping my back straight. And we're going to row those elbows back or up. Things to watch out for with this one is making sure that we don't have our knees too far over our toes and that we have our back tall. Check in and ask yourself, can I feel this in my upper back? Reposition a little if that's not where you're feeling it. With our strength exercises, we're going between 10 and 12, but listening to our bodies. If you are tired before then take a break. Great. Okay. Oh, I should have done the stepping on the band one after. That's floor things on my band. Anyways, here's what it is. We'll do a chest exercise next. So bring our bands around behind. I'm going to hold on to it with my palms down and my knuckles forward, thinking about good posture. My feet are a little bit wider than hip distance apart, so I've got a firm base of support and pushing forward like we are pushing a big heavy door. Exhale on the exertion. I should cue that. 6, 7, 8, 10. All right, bringing our bands to the front to do another back exercise. So we'll just do a back squeeze. Hands are relatively close together. Elbows are out to our sides. Finding a good foundation, we feel firm and rooted with our feet. Our core muscles are engaged and our posture is tall and proud. Then we'll begin. Pull that band, squeezing the muscles around the shoulder blades, the upper back. Think about your breath. Exhale on exertion. 6, 7. Wrists are neutral. That's another important safety tip. We don't want to be bending them. 11. 11? We're supposed to do 10. I'm so sorry. Wait, I was just on a roll. Okay. We have shoulder flexion and abduction. I'm going to put my band aside for this. If you have a small weight, you can use it, or you're welcome to use your band by stepping on it. I just feel like it's a very difficult move with the band. So I would prefer to see you maybe use weights or nothing at all. We're going to do 5 shoulder flexions and 5 shoulder abductions. Finding our good tall posture and base of support. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out to the side. What muscles do you feel working with this exercise? This will be medial deltoid right now, the middle of the shoulder. 5. 5 more shoulder flexion. Now working anterior deltoid, maybe the pecs a little bit. 3, 4, 5, and 5 more for shoulder abduction. This reminds me of wild geese, Canada geese taking flight. I think it was from the Cree culture, and they were talking about how wild geese, in their language, it was a certain word, but translated to English, it's wake up. And I think of that now when I hear the geese flying overhead and they're saying, wake up, right? From a long winter. Oh, it's nice to have them back. So have another drink of water if you want. We did do squats for leg strengthening, but we will do a little bit of ankle work as well, rocking up on our toes and back on our heels. Chair is there if you need it. Ankle strengthening is going on, but also balance, right? All right, that is it for our strengthening component. We will do about 7 minutes of stretches and then wrap up. So let's begin with, again, standing cool down because we started in seated, but if you'd like to sit down, you are more than welcome. I'm just the idea person. You do what feels right for you. Okay, hands behind our head. And we're going to open up our chest, take a few nice deep breaths, but also while we're at it, could you massage upper trapezius? I had the pleasure of hanging out last week at Ebenezer Church and they were doing a leader training and somebody asked about trapezius stretch. And I didn't think of this one until afterwards, so I forget who asked it. I don't know, was it you, Bev? Anyways, this is an afterthought. Well, massage for your trapezius. The base of the skull and the top of the neck is where my fingers are at. But we're also opening up our chest. Maybe one more nice deep breath in, pull those elbows back, maybe a little bit further. Great job. Okay, interlacing hands, bringing them to your heart. Inhale, exhale, reverse the hands. We'll go to the side. Front and the other side. Stretching at the shoulders. And also maybe extending goodwill, good energy from my heart to yours. That's a good thing about exercising together. We can share some good energy. Last one. Reverse muscle group will be to interlace our hands behind our backs and then open up the chest And hold for about 3 nice deep breaths. Awareness to our shoulder girdle, appreciation for breathing. Oh, wonderful. A calf muscle stretch. I'm going to use my chair, 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind, bending my front knee and keeping my back knee straight, sort of settling into this posture. Oops, there goes my AirPod. I hope you can still hear me. Oh, that feels good. Good stretch. If you've taken about 3 deep breaths, repeat on the other side, bending the front knee, feeling the calf muscle stretch. Don't lift the heel up on that back leg if you can. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a great couple of weeks as I get to know some sites. We're going to do some ankle circles and some ankle pumps. Also a bit of a balance exercise. I tell you, we can just fit it all in here. And repeat on the other side, a few circles. Tall posture, body balanced, and some pumps. Great. Together, we will take one beautiful, nice deep breath in, lifting those hands up. And exhale, hands to the chest. And with that, I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day filled with wonderful, revitalizing deep breathing. Thank you so much for joining me.